We are now in 4.2 day 2, and this one will be pretty quick because you guys have probably already seen this. You probably remember this from geometry as far as using trigonometry on your calculator, just solving for missing pieces of a right triangle. So here's an example of a right triangle, and the right angle is right here. But you'll notice that the 39 degrees, that is our reference angle in this case, and we've got 23 and z. One thing I like to do just at the start here is make sure we know which sides we're dealing with. So in relation to the 39, z is going to be the hypotenuse, and 23 is going to be the adjacent. So if we're thinking SOHCAHTOA, that means cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So what we're going to do with this to set it up is we're going to say cosine of 39 degrees equals 23 over z. Now, if you watched the video at the end of yesterday's lesson, you'll remember that I was talking about the mode on your calculator. So the mode on your calculator is really important. Now, since in this case we're working with degrees, we have to have the degree mode selected, and so that's good at this point. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to punch in cosine of 39 degrees. You'll notice I get a decimal number there. I'd like you to round that decimal number to 4 places, so it looks like we got 7771 in this case, and we're going to replace that right here. So 0.7771 equals 23 over z. Now we got to solve this one. It's harder to solve with the z in the bottom, so you might have to move that first. Let's multiply both sides by z to get 0.7771z equals 23. And now we can divide and figure out what z is going to be here. So if we do that, we can take 23 and divide this by the answer. I'm just doing second negative to get that shortcut. And then it's about 29.6 for z in this case. We're going to round it to 29.6, and that's the length of z in this triangle.